In Berghain, you see more fucked up people. Like, remember that guy that we saw once coming up from the toilet?
Wow, he looked like a zombie.
He looked like the Joker.
Hey guys, welcome back to Couple to Couples. I'm Delphine.
I'm Juan. Today we have a very special video for you. You've been asking us a lot, like, hey, why you haven't done a video about Berghain? So we said, like, why not to compare Berghain and KitKat? So to make it more interesting.
Exactly. We've been talking a lot about KitKat, that we always go there, but actually when we moved to Berlin, we used to go to Berghain all the time. We had never actually gone to KitKat until maybe 4 years ago, but for 3 years we were going to Berghain. It was our kind of party spot. We wouldn't go to any other club. So to compare the two clubs, we're gonna talk about the main kind of aspects, which are the queue, door policy, the location, the vibe, the crowd, dress code. So get ready. Music.
Important.
I always forget music.
Yes, it's most
Exactly,
important.
it's
So yeah, let's do it. Berghain queue, it's just epic. That thing is, I haven't seen that nowhere, that queue can take blocks, and blocks is like hours. I think one time we queued 6 hours.
5 or 6. Sometimes you spend more time in the queue than in the club. That's the problem.
KitKat queue, because the club is smaller, of course you're not gonna see so many people queuing. So I prefer that from KitKat.
Yeah.
That queue is way more friendly.
Normally it's an hour and a half max. 2 hours if it's a big night. Also I think why the queue in KitKat is shorter is because it's a sex club. So of course it appeals to less people. Maybe some people are also intimidated to go there, whereas Berghain is the big club that everybody's talking about. So of course more people are gonna go there, I think.
Good point, yeah.
So both clubs have really strict door policy, but we've noticed actually that KitKat is even more strict.
Yeah.
Because some people that would get in Berghain, they wouldn't get into KitKat, because I think KitKat, they really see more if you have the kind of really lifestyle to get into the club, and also the outfit, whereas Berghain, it's more if you don't look like a tourist,
you might get in.
Exactly.
Yeah. Berghain is huge. It used to be a power plant. So yeah, the place is massive. I really loved the design of that place because it reminds me a bit kind of like a hybrid between Matrix and Gotham City. So yeah, inside, the first time that I saw it, I was like, wow, it's really cool because there's a lot of staircase you need to go up. And then it's like, wow, it's really cool.
And it feels really industrial.
Yes, you feel, exactly. You feel like it's that coldness of the steel. So it's really a lot of chains. So yeah, I really like that, to be fair. It has a lot of character.
KitKat, on the other side, actually, is completely the inverse. It's smaller, it's cozier, there's a lot of fabric, there's a lot of beds, a lot of couches, a lot of some kind of art on the wall. The ceilings are lower. So everything feels really more intimate and warmer, because Berghain has that really cold vibe. KitKat is just really cozy, warm, and also it's really clean. People think a sex club is dirty, but actually KitKat is one of the cleanest clubs I've seen. There's always soap, there's always hand sanitizer, there's always toilet paper. The toilets are spotless, whereas Berghain toilets
Berghain toilet is...
on a Sunday, it's not good. If you manage to get toilet paper, you're lucky. And if you manage to find a toilet without, I don't know how many things in it, you're also lucky.
Some mayhem,
exactly.
Making the toilet. One really cool thing of Berghain, it has dark rooms. So yeah, that dark room, it's huge. It's smelly as fuck, as a dark room should smell. And yeah, I have a swing, and it's I don't know, it's really I don't know, it's a whole experience to be in a dark room, no?
Yeah.
I think you should experience that.
At least once in your life.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, if you are smell sensitive, as I am, yeah.
Like, it can take a lot of effort. But that's why we actually love to do this comparison with KitKat and Berghain, because that's when you see also that the crowd is like a really different
it's
crowd,
completely
because
different crowds.
dark rooms are for like a really specific kind of crowd, and KitKat has no dark rooms. There's a lot of places to fuck, but they're all in open spaces. There's a lot of couches, a lot of beds, but they're not dark rooms per se, you know? It's actually there's quite a lot of light in KitKat. Whereas the Berghain dark rooms are literally, you go inside, you don't see anything. People go with their fun torches, you know? One thing I really love about KitKat is that there are so many places to chill. Like really, you can chill everywhere. Like most of all the floors have a lot of places to chill, whereas Berghain has a few, of course, places to chill, but it feels more like you go there to dance, to be in that massive hall and just dance, you know?
Yeah, because Berghain is split. So Berghain is the dance floor, and then Panorama Bar is on top of Berghain, which is a different ambience. So in Panorama, you see these kind of like booths. You remember those booths? And yeah, you can chill there as well. But because it's massive, there's always a lot of people.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to spot these kind of like places to chill. And there's also, I don't know if you remember, on Berghain, there's this swing, huge swing.
Yeah, that's
next to the bar.
We always try to get it.
Yeah, but again,
there's always people there.
Exactly. So, but it's really cool, that swing.
Yeah, that's a really cool spot to chill.
One of the things that I like about KitKat is really dark. So I don't know how it's it for you guys, but when I go clubbing, I don't want to see any light, like whatsoever.
Sunlight.
You know? Exactly. For me, that's a boner killer. So yeah, in KitKat, unless you go towards the swimming pool, then you're gonna see light. But apart from that, it's very kind of like shielded, very, very well shielded.
You could spend 24 hours there, you wouldn't see that it's daylight already, you know?
Whereas Berghain, because it's massive, you see light in the toilets. You go to Panorama Bar, you're gonna see light. So
it kind of breaks the mood, like especially in summer when the sun goes up so early. Then at like 4 a.m. you already see light. And for me, I just don't feel like, I feel like it's time to go back home, you know, when I see the daylight. So that's the thing I really prefer about KitKat, is you just forget about time completely.
Yeah, exactly. I like that.
Also, one thing I love about KitKat, that you can't even take your phone with you, because Berghain, you can take your phone, but they put the little sticker. KitKat, you can't even take it with you. You have to leave it on your bag and they check it. And I love it because then you really just lose any notion of time, and you can't text people like, where are you? So you just immersed in the club and you don't have any distraction. So next one is the crowd, which is maybe like half of the experience of a club, I would say. And what I really love about the crowd in KitKat is, first of all, it's way more mature, and it's mainly locals and regulars that go on a Saturday night. So that's really amazing. And also you see all these kind of like eccentric characters that you are like, but who are these people, you know? Like some like old guy only wearing like a hat, or like there's always like these eccentric people. Yeah. And
we always see them.
We always see them every time we go there. So it's kind of like, it just feels really like a mini
family
community.
Thing,
Exactly.
Community,
These shimmering comb jellies.
Hey guys! Wanna support us and get to know more about Berlin's kinky nightlife?
What kinky parties are happening in Berlin this weekend? What should you wear to get in?
Check out our Patreon through the link in our bio and become part of our kinky community. Enjoy the video!
Well, as Berghain, what we experience, it has kind of like two different types of crowds. So if you go on a Saturday evening, so like early Sunday morning, I would say there's more for tourists. Whereas on a Sunday night, it's amazing. It's the best crowd because you see the locals, you know. And
the crowd is younger, I would say, in Berghain normally than KitKat for sure. And also it's more gay.
Completely. Yeah.
So KitKat, I would say, like, you really feel like the vibe and the people that go there is for this kind of like lifestyle of like sex positivity and like kinkiness and everything. So you really feel some kind of like purpose, and people are all in the same mindset, which is really amazing. And also it's way more easy to interact with people in KitKat. Like we talk like all the time, like real conversation with people that we just meet in KitKat, because again, there's so many places to chill, and people are not so fucked up in KitKat. I don't think people do so much drugs. Of course, there's always drugs, like in all parties in Berlin, but you feel like people just go there to be kinky, express themselves, and like meet other people like them.
Yes, in Berghain you see more fucked up people. Like, remember that guy that we saw once coming up from the toilet?
Wow, he looked like a zombie.
He looked like the Joker, you know, like his face was right and we're like, whoosh, like, keep it cool, you know,
Yeah.
with the K, you know, whatever the hell he was taking.
More things.
But yes, Berghain is more destructive in that matter. Nothing against drugs, no. It's just like, you see it's more toxic and it demands more energy, starting with the queue. Like, that queue can take forever, so you need chemicals, you know?
Yeah, and because the place is bigger, just feel like when we go to Berghain, it's okay, like, you need a lot of energy and then you feel really tired after KitKat. I just feel like sometimes,
it's a different experience.
Exactly,
it's a different experience because when you go to a sex club and let's say you want to have sex with other couples or with someone, I don't think it's really clever to, die for an overdose. You know?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, just like take a lot
drugs.
of drugs because your sex, you won't be able to perform. Whereas if you go clubbing, only clubbing, you need energy. So of course, that's why you see so many
you're right.
fucked up people, you know? And that's why we think you meet friendlier people in KitKat.
And also because Berghain is open for like 2.5 days. If you go on a Sunday, then that's when you see people that have been there for like maybe already 24 hours. So of course people are not as fresh. Whereas KitKat, I feel like people are always like super fresh.
Yeah.
And but you see on Sunday night or Monday morning in Berghain,
it's an experience.
It gets hardcore, which I like as well, you know.
It's part of the charm as well.
Exactly, KitKat is kinky fetish only, which I really like. To be honest, I think now I really struggle to go to a party not at least half naked. I just feel really weird being in a party with like actual clothes on. And I just like to be surrounded by people that also are like naked or half naked. It just feels weird for me to be with people that are dressed now. And Berghain, I would say, of course, you're gonna see a lot of kinky fetish people, a lot of black, but I would say like you have like maybe 40% of people who are dressed like fully, you know, that don't look naked or half naked. So it's like a little mix. Yeah.
Yes, it's not so fetish, kind of like latex driven. It's more sporty, which personally, I prefer more because for me it's more comfortable wear like, I don't know, like shorts, you know? But as a voyeur, of course, I would rather see people in kinky outfits. For me, it's hotter, you know?
Exactly, yeah.
But yeah, I love my shorts, to be fair.
I know, you're more Berghain style.
Yes. So this one for me is really important, if not the most important, maybe the second one more important. And I think Berghain sound, it's amazing, really. Yeah. If you manage to catch a Berghain night, it's quite something. I haven't experienced that ever. That sound is so specific that it will stay with you forever, seriously. Yeah. And the sound it's amazing as well. I know it sounds like a cliche, but it's really, I only have heard that there. Yeah. Seriously, even if you hear the same track in another club, it doesn't sound the same.
Right. Yeah.
No?
Yeah.
It's really, it's Berghain sound.
Yeah. It feels, and then it really brings everyone together, and it feels really almost like mystical, you know, like it's like a really strong experience to be with all these people and have this like really strong energy from the music, and the place, I don't know, it's just...
It only happens there.
And KitKat is good. Depends on the night. I think, for example, a night like Berghain at KitKat is a bit too fast techno for us, but normally on Saturday night it's like good techno, and the sound system is
it's good as well.
Yeah.
But the thing as well, because as you were saying before, it's also okay. So let's say 50% is the music and 50% is the crowd. Yeah. So if you have amazing music but with shitty crowd, it's not gonna do the job either.
Exactly.
So that's why KitKat, I think, is really cool as well, because the crowds, it's amazing. You know, it's really you feel like you're in the right spot as well. So
exactly.
Yeah. So if we're only judging music, I would go for Berghain, but the crowds, I would say right now, today, KitKat.
Yeah. And also what I like about KitKat is that you have like so many rooms with different music. So
Yes.
it's good that you can really choose because there's the Prisma room, there's the main floor, there's the Dragon room, then there's downstairs. So you have at least like 4 kind of like floor and type of music to choose from. So
yeah, that can
it's really good.
handy.
Yeah. And now to finish off, a little kind of like cute one, which is the food. So as you may know, like you can always buy bananas in Berghain, but upstairs you can also buy ice cream, you can have sandwiches. So if you're like staying there for like 24 hours, that's really handy. I don't know how good are the sandwiches, but
Yeah, no
it's
idea.
food.
Let's know.
And KitKat, they always have popcorn. So I love it because every time you enter into KitKat, it smells like
good.
popcorn. And then meat always kind of like reminds me of my childhood when I was going to the cinema. So I love the feeling. It feels almost still that kind of like family feeling with the popcorn. And if you're lucky at the beginning of the night, on the main bar, on the main floor, they always put like some kind of like fruit platters for free. So you can just have like watermelon, some oranges, quarters, and stuff like that, some grape. So I found that really cute. You know that they still do that.
Have you eaten it?
No, because I'm always scared that some people they spit on it.
Makes sense, yeah.
If it was like really the beginning of the night, but every time we go, it's like around 2 a.m. So I'm like, how long this thing has been? Maybe there's some like sperm on it or something. So, yeah.
Never know.
So, what's your favorite? If you have to choose now, you can only go to one club.
Oh fuck, it's a hard one. Okay, because I'm a music person, over anything else, I will go with Berghain.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but only because of the music.
Makes sense.
Yeah. And the place as well, the place is really cool. But yeah, music.
Yeah.
Berghain.
Me, I will go to KitKat. I just feel so good in this kind of environment with people that are all kind of like kinky. And for me, it's really important that all the crowd is like in kinky outfits. And I love that I feel so cozy in KitKat because sometimes in Berghain, I feel a bit cold and a bit like it's not so clean. Whereas KitKat, I just feel like really comfortable, you know.
What's your favorite club in Berlin?
Are you more of a Berghain or KitKat person? Let us know in the comments below and we see you next time for another
Video. Bye.